6 Secrets of People Who Poop Perfectly. This article was written by Holly Levine and provided by our partners at Prevention. Do you often feel more plugged up than I-95 at rush hour? You're in good company. Up to 20% of women report being chronically constipated. If you're in that unfortunate group, you might be wondering if those who don't have this problem are doing something you're not. While genetics may be a factor, eliminating effortlessly is kind of like getting perfectly blown out hair. Most people can do it, provided they have the right tools and information. To get the down low on pain and strain-free defecation, we turned to the experts, including doctors and several women who managed to avoid digestive distress. Discover how to heal 95+ health conditions naturally with Eat for Extraordinary Health and Healing. Here are their top tips. 1. Take melatonin and drink lots of water when traveling. Anytime Tracy gets on a plane, she makes sure she's armed with her stash of melatonin in a couple of the largest water bottles she can buy in the airport. By bringing my own water and making sure I down it all during the flight prevent dehydration, which binds me up, she says. Her reasoning makes perfect sense to experts. When you travel across time zones, it affects your circadian rhythms, which in turn throws your gut off track and can cause constipation, explains Anna Sheff, MD. Drinking plenty of water helps keep things moving, and research shows that a melatonin supplement roughly 3 mg at bedtime may regulate your body clock and lessen irritable bowel IBS symptoms. 2. Shun sugary drinks. The strongest thing Tracy drinks is lemon water. If I sip anything else, I bloat up, she says. Turns out she's right on. Anything with sugar in it off drinks, juice, even Gatorade and spell disaster for your GI tract. The bad bacteria in your gut love to feed on sugar, which in turn slows it down, says Gina Sam, MD. As a result, you'll end up bloated and constipated. Your best bet is to stick to water. Studies suggest at least 2 liters, or 8 cups daily. Hate the taste? Sweeten up plain H20 by adding some berries, which also provide bowel-friendly fiber, or try these 25 delicious, slimming water recipes. 3. Establish a regular routine. Studies show that most people with perfect poop answer nature's call at about the same time every day. Usually, that's within the first 2 hours of waking up and after breakfast, says Sheff. Sure, it may be inconvenient to answer nature's call at times, but not listening to your gut can make you chronically constipated. When stool stays in your colon too long, it becomes drier and harder and more difficult to push out. 4. Exercise not too much. The research is clear, breaking a sweat for at least 30 minutes most days of the week will help keep your bowels running regularly. Just don't overdo it. About half of all competitive athletes are plagued by GI symptoms such as diarrhea, an issue that can impact amateur athletes as well. When you work out too hard, your body moves blood from your gut to your muscles, which can cause the runs, explains Sam. If you are going to be exercising for more than an hour, prep your bowels by avoiding caffeine, high-fat foods, and anything high in fiber for 4 to 6 hours before your workout. 5. Practice the art of Zen. Anytime Lisa, 35, feels bound up, she drops into her favorite downward dog pose for a few minutes and/or hightails it to a yoga class. It gets things moving, sometimes within minutes, she says. Research supports her theory, with some studies suggesting that yoga may help treat symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome, both diarrhea and constipation. Experts say there are 2 main explanations: physical activity gets you and your bowels moving, plus yoga cuts stress. Most people link stress and anxiety to diarrhea, but it can have the exact opposite effect, too, by slowing down your gut's muscle contractions and causing constipation, says Sheff. If stretching and chanting isn't your thing, you should know that any activity that relaxes you, soaking in a warm bubble bath, watching Game of Thrones hold also help. Don't overuse laxatives. It's okay to take an over-the-counter med if you're occasionally backed up, but using laxatives regularly, particularly stimulants, like Dulcolax, and cause your body to become addicted to them, so after a while you can poop on your own, says Sam. If you're really uncomfortable and lifestyle measures like drinking tons of water and eating high-fiber foods aren't helping, try milk of magnesia or Miralax instead. These aren't stimulants, but rather, osmotic laxatives, meaning that they draw water into the colon from surrounding body tissue so your poop can more easily glide through. Regularly taking a probiotic like Culturelle may also help keep you regular, adds Chef, since it beefs up the good bacteria in your gut that help keep your GI tract running smoothly.